Hello, I'm Brendan Dorr, and welcome to Dutch Courage. I've been asked to talk about the difference between tinctures and bitters. So the biggest difference between tinctures and bitters is the process in which you make them. First of all, what are bitters and tinctures? To a bartender, they are your spice rack. They're your dried herbs, your different spice seasonings, even your like salt and pepper. Just things that give a pop of flavor that take a really good cocktail to a really great cocktail with that little burst of flavor. And that's how we use them. We use them just a little bit in a cocktail, and it should go a long way. But how do you make them? So I've made some bitters, and I've made many tinctures as well. How you make tinctures, we use a high proof alcohol, and then I try to use an ingredient that definitely is going to have a very specific flavor and give it that punch of flavor. Right here I have two different bitters that we've made, one being a black pepper and another being a yuzu tincture. Those we put in a high proof alcohol, and you only let it sit for a few days. Keep it in a sealed container, kind of a nice cool dark area, agitate it daily, and you get a nice result of a very flavorful tincture. Bitters are a little different. Bitters use bittering elements in them, like wormwood, like cinchona bark. There are all kinds of different root and leaf, black maple leaf and things like that that'll add bitter elements to the cocktail to give it a drying element, that bitter element. Kind of same process, putting them in all the ingredients that you want in a bitter in a sealed container with a high proof alcohol, like a golden grain. You can even use like overproof rye whiskey or overproof vodka, rum, but then you use all your different spices, orange peel, all kinds of things. These days, there are really amazing bitters out there to buy. So generally, I buy my bitters just because there's so many flavors out there. And often, I end up reverting back to the original, really kind of granddad of bitters, things like Angostura and Peychaud's. But then there are lots of really wonderful fruit bitters, like orange bitters here by Bittercube and Bitter Truth's grapefruit bitters. They make hot and spicy bitters to give a kick, a nice like chili pepper burst of flavor. There are all kinds of different bitters out there. They're really fun to make. They take a little time. You got to be patient with bitters because they take more. You want to let it sit somewhere in the range of about a month when you're doing it. Sometimes you want to do different ingredients in in separate containers and at different lengths of time. But yeah, bitters take a little more time. Tinctures are a little quicker. Just basically your high proof spirit and your ingredient. Those two items, maybe three if you're trying to combine some things, and just let them sit a couple days. It's really fun to do. It makes for really great ingredients in cocktails. So I hope whoever's listening and watching this gets a chance to make this at home and has a lot of fun doing it themselves. So take care. Hope to see you at Dutch Courage, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.